Buyer or seller?
Seller.
Buyer or wife?
Wife.
Okay.
What? Almost.
Not bad.
So welcome to our Sales Tech Series. People, Trust, Direction. Today we have Jason Tan here together with me. My name is Paul Teo. Yes, Jason, welcome. Maybe you share a bit more about yourself, not that people don't already know you.
Yeah, hi, I'm Jason. I'm actually the CSO of the company. So I'm very happy to be invited to the Sales Tech Series for Paul Teo District. So maybe I ask you a question first.
You asked me. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What does PTD means to you?
PTD stands for Paul Teo District.
Yes, but how does it mean to you?
But it means a lot more because over close to 20 years of real estate experience, personally, I feel that there's something that really drives the industry and the business. And as I've been pondering over it, a lot of people, a lot of district, in fact, a lot of big leaders, they emphasize a lot on profits and numbers. And wow, I think these are all very amazing, which we also have. But primarily, what is it that moves the real estate business is, I personally came to this together with my team. PTD stands for People, Trust and Direction. So that's what it fully means, PTD at this juncture. So I don't think it will change.
Wow. Okay, so for how many years are you in this industry?
I started real estate at the age of 10. So now I'm 18 years. Okay, close more than 18 years in the industry.
More than 80 years.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't ask age. This one is supposed to be a timeless video.
Yeah, so of these 18 years, right, you've been in this industry for so long, right? So I believe you are full-time and driving your sales all this while, right? So what's the most meaningful part of your whole journey?
I think the meaningful part would be truly the people. Because until today, I think a lot of properties that I transacted, I cannot remember. But I can remember the people and the story behind the transactions. Yeah. So for example, one of the most meaningful transactions that I have done was one in Parbury Hill unit. I think many of them may know me as so-called the Parbury Hill agent. I think we met at Parbury Hill before as well.
I believe so. District 16.
16. Correct. Yes, that was some time back. Yeah. And there was this listing, I remember. They got two cute girls. The family got two cute girls and they were migrating to Australia. So very kanchong already. So they must sell. And when they said must sell, I was actually taking my time to sell. And when I say taking my time means, I have confidence about the property, but I wasn't too urgent about their timeline. And that was when throughout the end of the third month, the owner decided and said, hey, look, Paul, if this property is not moving, I got to get a few more agents in. Then kanchong lah. Only then I started to kanchong. Okay, because that time I think I was pretty much a young agent. I don't have a team by then. I was taking this career more free and easy. And I wanted to give up. Because close to 3 months, no offers, and it doesn't look good on me. I feel so there was a lot of ego at play at the time in my career. So I wanted to give up and say, never mind, just let it go. If another agent comes in, so be it. Then the last viewing, drama, really, the last viewing, I intended in my head, this one, the last viewing, make or break. Before I left, the daughters passed me 2 drawings, then they laugh and run away, very cute. So I took the drawing, then I look at it and say, thank you, Uncle Paul. So it was like, it meant that I will sell the house. Yeah, so how come the children believe in me more than I believe in myself? Wow, then I was like, okay, and really drama. That week, I got the offer, close it.
Wow.
Yeah, so that transaction itself, although it happens close to 10 years ago already, it still fuels my passion. Why I'm doing this property. It's all about the people.
Yeah, so the people that actually you help in selling off or in asset progression, and the appreciation that they actually give you back in return is very valuable.
Yeah, the intangible.
Yeah, and also back then, I don't think there's much of the PropTech going around in Singapore.
Oh, trust me, man. It's just the phone and whatever I can find on the phone. I even have to print out paper to just show transactions.
Yeah.
And there are times that I got lazy. I will just say, I'll just talk based on what I remember on
Yeah.
the last transaction, what's happening around. So it wasn't an easy job.
Correct. So during that time, information is not available. Every time we need to know something, we really go for the authority, call in the hotline, and just have to browse all over the website just to find one information.
If I'm hardworking.
Yeah. If you're hardworking. But today things has changed, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. Fast forward to today, I think technology, data, and now we're talking about AI has come together, and we welcome to a new era of real estate.
Yes.
And that's where PropNex inspired to be the leading agency, to be the #1 PropTech agency in Singapore. Yeah. So of course, a lot of transformation. Paul have just shared what he has actually encountered 10 over years ago, and that particular phase is actually the marketing phase.
Yes, correct.
Marketing, closing, and today even PropTech, right, has something to actually enhance this whole process, and we call this whole thing Sales Tech System. Yeah, whole thing called Sales Tech System, and that is only the marketing part of it. So throughout this whole series, we will uncover and discover more and more powerful feature about Sales Tech System throughout the whole real estate journey. Every agent will have to go through prospecting, client engagement, presentation, and eventually serving, viewing, and closing. And that's what Sales Tech System is all about.
I noticed when you talk about tech, you're very passionate like this.
Very.
Yeah, very passionate. I can feel I know your camera can feel the passion when Jason speak about tech. I have a personal question to ask you.
Yeah, okay.
What drives you towards this tech direction for real estate?
Yeah, actually, just a bit of my background. I actually graduated from IT.
Oh, really?
Yeah, correct. But of course, as an undergrad, I haven't had a chance to practice. I have the opportunity, chance upon and I come in as a part-time during my last year of my study as a real estate agent. It was meant to be part-time.
Part-time.
Yeah.
Until now.
After
all
that,
the time.
I think things works well for me in sales, and I've been doing sales all this while. But because of what I've learned in IT, right, somehow along the way, it's just naturally for me to link the dots. And actually, that's why I married sales and IT, right? And today we call it PropTech lah. So unknowingly, it happens that way. And I have passion of these two. Then of course, when you put these two together, it becomes a solution. And that, wow, excites me even further.
Yeah, I think this collaboration is very exciting. I'm excited about the interview myself because because I used to be an engineer, I think still the engineer blood still inside. Yeah, I also learned a bit of programming in IT also. But somehow a part of me just doesn't seem to resonate because when I'm leading my team over the past close to 2 decades, I realized a lot of my team members, most of them in fact, are very people-oriented. And as we are very people-oriented, if we do not embrace the tech part, it tends to lose out when there are clients who want data fast. Yeah, and of course, being the engineer side of me, I used to be driving my team and my transaction with a lot of data. Yeah, I subscribe to a lot of the portals, not to mention which one, and I try to get as many data as possible, but I miss out the people part, the trust that I want to build with the clients. Then eventually, all this data, where is all the direction pointing us to? That I was lacking because I became overly passionate about tech and data, but I didn't join and gel the people part, which is both important pillars for driving real estate. So I'm learning, so that's why I'm excited to have you here to help me and remind me the passion of how tech and people are both equally important in property.
Yeah, I mean the fact that Paul has stepped forward to drive this Sales Tech Series for PTD, right? It means that he truly want to connect these two things, tech and people. He always talk about people. You can hear it from him throughout the whole episode, right? Yeah. Now, Paul, I have a question for you.
Yeah, more questions, come.
Yeah, so PropNex has been driving and building a lot of tech solutions for all our teammates here, right? So, what are some of the PropNex tech you think that you got really good support for your business?
That one is what? That one is the business suite, right?
Business suite,
agent suite. I think agent suite very important.
Okay.
Why? Okay. A lot of people talk about sales suites, business suite. I talk about agent suites.
Okay.
Because agent suites will allow me to check in and see when's my call coming. And it's very important. As a leader, I check in all my agents, all my associates. How are they doing? What deal they have closed?
Okay,
that gives me immediate confidence to know where my team is at. And to me as a leader, that one is very important.
Definitely.
Now, of course, the rest, the business suite and the sales suites, that is the anchor. itself.
So talking about this, you can, as a leader, I believe you are also looking this at your team performance consistently to see who actually are slowing down in a way you can proactively outreach to them.
Yes,
Right,
correct.
to guide and help them.
Yes, correct. Because that part is, of course, our team, we do have our internal tracking list, but that one is not to monitor not to monitor because we are all self-employed, but it's more of our own proactive approach that we want to key in to see what our activities are on the ground. So of course, then I also want to be careful that there are sometimes agents on the ground, even experienced one myself, get caught up with so many activities on the ground, but when we log into the agent suite, we will immediately be able to know how is their performance. Not to judge them, but to point them back where they should be focusing on again. So that one's very important for me, and it's very updated agent suite.
Yeah. Sounds definitely for a leader, this is one of the important things. We lock in almost every day, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we have to love for the team.
Not to supervise, but I care for all where my agents are on the ground.
Definitely. Then can you name me another tech tool that support in maybe on your sales part of your business?
Sales suite,
Sales suite?
Sales suite.
No more sales suite.
没有 sales suite business suites.
Okay, business suite. Okay.
Business suite. The other one is investment suites. Wow, how come I have so many suites I keep remembering. Investment suite is I think investment suite is the primary thing. Okay. Even that day, some days and weekdays I got no customer, I sit down there. Instead of what we call 跨步做, I just go through the investment suite. Immediately I can know what's happening on the ground. All the different types of property, all their trends, what's the performance. So this is my so-called my new everyday newspaper that I read.
So linking back to your case study of this Parbury Hill, right?
Go back Parbury again. Okay.
Back then, there's no investment suite, right?
Yes.
So everything is really on 跨步做, like you mentioned.
Yes.
Yeah. So if turn back time, right? Back then, investment suite actually can help in the marketing, and also in advising your client in the right price. You know, I believe the whole transaction will be completed a lot faster, right?
I think everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
Okay. Probably the two girls will not pass me the drawing on the second, the ending of the third month, right? I truly believe the deal could have been done faster.
Yeah. With so many data, so many tech tools within investment suite itself, can you name one of it that you think, as an agent, they must have this? They must know how to use that particular tech tool. Is there any one?
ProTrend.
Okay.
Why ProTrend? Because ProTrend's PT ProTrend. Not kidding. Okay, easy to remember.
Okay.
It showcases all the properties at one glance, and it will never be unprepared. As long as I got my iPad at least 10%, I'm confident to meet any customer to take on any question. Because it shows me, like example, Parbury. Well, how the hell of the Parbury transaction going on? Click immediately Parbury here. I can see transactions. I can see the health trend. I can see the plot line of the transaction versus the district trend, and also plot out the property guru listings, which is our listing overpriced for which one they are looking at. And I think this is one of the first in the industry that is so detailed.
Yeah, that's right.
ProTrend. That's ProTrend.
Correct. So linking back to the case back then, right? Now with ProTrend, right? Imagine we go for marketing of a listing. We can always keep track of the property health check. We call it performance check. So you can actually showcase to the potential buyer that, hey, this particular property is outperforming the mother district, for example, right? And at the same time, you can also share that, put in an overlay of the existing listing that's marketing out there, overlay to the trend line, and shows that the price is also still going up higher and higher. That will motivate and attract even more buyers to take action and make offer. And your unit will be sold in no time. Yeah, this is one of the example use case. So that's how tech actually add value to our client and make our processes a lot easier.
Very good.
So Paul, do you also have a message to share to your fellow PTD?
My dear PTD friends, continue to pursue and remember it's always about the people, the trust that you build, and move them into the direction of progression, along with tech embracing the future together. So let's end off with some rapid fire.
People or money?
People.
Trust or technique?
Trust.
Vision or execution?
Execution.
Condo or landed?
Landed.
Landed or HDB?
Landed.
Landed or commercial?
Landed.
Landed or people?
People.
Okay. Buyer or seller?
Seller.
Buyer or wife?
Wife.
Okay.
What? Almost.
Not bad. Book or podcast?
Book.
Okay. Morning or night?
Morning.
Okay. AI or human touch?
Human touch.
Not bad, are you?
Thank you.
Yeah,
所以
okay,
我顺你一
that's-
点点啊。
Okay.
Wife or children?
Wife,
Boss or client?
client,
Happy or being real?
real,
Tech or relationship?
relationship. Wait, just now you asked about boss or client, that one.
That one
I struggle, you know.
struggle. I think boss wants us to focus on our clients, so we don't know
That's-
whether should be boss or client. But anyway, I think that's enough for today. So really,
Okay, thanks Paul for explaining that part. So the bosses, actually, I know that
yeah,
you want us
we
to talk
also
about
meant,
client.
we also
that's
meant,
one.
yeah, we also meant well. You asked me about the wife just now.
Yes.
Okay, but my wife want me to go for landed lah. But okay lah, that one is work in progress. So okay, I think it's a good session. I really love the spontaneity of Jason here. It's a very good session.
Same here.
Yep. So what can we be looking for in our next Sales Tech series will be, yes, upcoming the rest of our PTD leaders, and also Jason will be joining alongside with us once again, and stay tuned for the next series. My name is Paul, and Jason over here.
Yep. See you soon.
See you.